Now that we have distinguished between public law and private law, it is important for you to know that private law can be further distinguished between property rights and personal rights. Property rights or rights in rem connect a person to a thing or property. You have property right in the contract law book that you have purchased. You have a property right in the computer that you're using right now if you have purchased it. If anyone takes your book away from you without your permission, he or she has interfered with your right in that book and thereby has committed a wrong against you. The rule applies to not only that particular individual, it is good against anyone who interferes with your right to that book. In simpler words, it's not a personal right against any named person. It's a property right that you have in that book. Anyone who interferes with it commits a wrong against you. What are rights in personam or personal rights? Personal obligations connect one person to another person and not to a thing. For example, if you promise to deliver pizza to my house and I promise to pay you $20 for it, then an obligation between you and me is created. Now, if I do not pay you after delivery or you do not show up at my house with my dinner, then the obligation is broken. Whoever breaks the obligation will then have to provide a remedy, in most cases in the form of compensation. In this situation, we are connected person to person, not person to thing. Contracts connect people in this person-to-person way and thus give rise to personal rights and obligations rather than property rights. Of course, things may be involved when it comes to contracts. Can you think of any examples where things are involved? I promise to sell my music system to you and you promise to pay me $500. Remember, contractual obligations are voluntarily created. There must be consent between the parties or choice to perform for each other. Some obligations, however, are imposed. These obligations are not contractual and are out of the scope of this course.